In a quiet little town lived a boy named Ethan. His family had very little money, and every day was a struggle. While other children had new clothes, toys, and comfortable homes, Ethan had only one thing that made him different: a dream. He dreamed of becoming successful and giving his parents a better life. People often laughed at him and said, "Dreams don't come true for boys like you." Those words hurt him, but instead of giving up, he looked at the sunrise every morning and whispered, "I may be poor today, but I will never stop trying." Deep inside his heart, he knew that success always begins with hope. Life became even harder as Ethan grew older. He worked after school to help his family and spent his nights studying. Sometimes he was so tired that he almost fell asleep over his books. Many times he failed his exams, and each failure felt like another heavy stone on his shoulders. His friends started leaving their dreams behind, believing life would never change. But Ethan made a different choice. He believed every failure was a lesson, not the end of the journey. Every time he fell, he stood up stronger than before. One day, Ethan entered an important competition that could change his future forever. He spent weeks preparing, practicing every single day without missing a moment. When the results were finally announced, he wasn't chosen. His heart was broken. For the first time, tears rolled down his face. He questioned whether all his hard work had been worth it. Then he remembered the promise he had made to himself years ago: never give up. Instead of quitting, he returned home, opened his books, and started preparing for the next opportunity. Months passed, and Ethan refused to waste even a single day. While others spent their time complaining, he focused on improving himself. He read books, learned new skills, exercised every morning, and stayed disciplined. Slowly, he noticed something changing. He wasn't becoming successful overnight, but he was becoming stronger, wiser, and more confident every single day. Ethan finally understood that success isn't built in one day. It's built through thousands of small actions repeated with consistency. Another opportunity arrived. This time, Ethan was prepared not only with knowledge, but also with confidence. He walked into the challenge without fear because he knew he had already defeated his biggest enemy. Giving up? When the final results were announced, his name was at the very top. His parents cried tears of happiness, and everyone who once doubted him stood in silence. Ethan smiled because he knew his victory wasn't luck. It was the reward for never quitting. Success changed Ethan's life, but it never changed his heart. He remembered every difficult night, every painful failure, and every person who had doubted him. Instead of forgetting his past, he used it to inspire others. He started helping poor students by giving them books and encouraging them to believe in themselves. He always told them, "Your future is not decided by where you start. It's decided by whether you keep moving forward." Years later, Ethan started his own business. At first, everything went well, but suddenly, a financial crisis caused him to lose almost everything he had built. Many people said, "This is the end." Once again, life tested him. But Ethan smiled because he had faced failure before. He knew that losing money wasn't the same as losing hope. He started again from the beginning, working harder than ever before, proving that true strength comes from persistence. After years of determination, Ethan became one of the most respected entrepreneurs and motivational speakers in the country. Thousands of people gathered to hear his story. They weren't inspired because he had become rich. They were inspired because he had never allowed failure to defeat him. His journey taught people that success doesn't belong to the smartest or the luckiest. It belongs to those who refuse to stop trying. One evening, Ethan returned to the small village where his journey had begun. He stood under the same old streetlight where he had once studied with tired eyes and a hopeful heart. Looking at it brought back every memory of struggle. He smiled and realized that those difficult days had shaped his character. Without pain, he would never have discovered his strength. Without failure, he would never have appreciated success. Before leaving, Ethan gathered the children of the village and shared one final message. He said, "Life will test you. People will doubt you. You will fail more than once, but every challenge is preparing you for something greater. Never let fear stop you. Never let failure define you. Keep believing, keep working, and never give up. One day the world will celebrate the person who refused to quit." The children applauded with hope in their eyes, and Ethan walked away knowing that the greatest success is inspiring others to believe in themselves. Never give up. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is a new beginning. Your greatest success may be just one more step away. And so, Ethan's journey proved one simple truth. Success doesn't belong to the strongest or the luckiest. It belongs to the ones who refuse to give up. No matter how many times life knocks you down, always get back up and keep moving forward, because your biggest breakthrough might be just one more step away. Call to action. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more powerful motivational stories. Remember, never stop believing, never stop fighting, and never give up.